pressure. So you reach under, find that, and just pop it up. Just kind of push in and then lift up. And then the seat bottom will just come right out. So inside the car, those are the two clips that hold the seat in. On the bottom of the seat you see the metal that holds it in. You'll also see, and I'm not going to do this again, it was a major job, but you'll see there's little clips. You can see where I've zip tied some of the ones that I broke or lost. There's clips that hold this seat cover on, and if you remove those, you can actually remove the seat cover, wash it or whatever, and then put it back on. This is what I did, since this is actually a junkyard seat, so I had no idea the status of it when I got it. I wanted to make sure it was thoroughly washed. It was a pretty major deal, which is why I'm not going to do it again for the video, but you see how it's attached there. Okay, removing the seat back is going to require you to get out your socket wrench. You'll see there's a nut that holds the seat belt on there, under here, and a third one over here on the driver's side. You remove those, seat belts will come up, and then the seat back actually just kind of lifts off, and I'll show you the clips on the back of it as well. These are 18mm size. I'll tell you a little trick so that you don't lose parts. You can always just kind of soft thread that back on there, that way you know that's where that came from. To remove the seat, lift it straight up. So this is what it looks like. There's 3 clips on the top side that hold it in. So obviously when you slide the seat back in, you'll see there's metal that will fit over those. And then on each side where the seat belt's attached, there's a little clip. And like I said, that you don't lose your hardware, it's not a bad idea to just kind of softly thread those back on there, so that when you go to put this back together, all your hardware will be where it needs to go. This is the back of the seat. You see the 3 metal rings that fit over the clips that I showed you earlier, and then at the bottom of the seat are the metal attachments that fit over the bolts that hold on the seat belts. For part of the rear seat, it's just the 5 points basically. It's easier to the seat belts up top, and then find your 3 metal hooks on the upper side and slide over those. And then you're just going to put your seat belts back on and tighten your 18mm bolts, and then we're going to tighten them all with the wrench. And then I'm just going to go in and tighten those all up with the socket wrench. So you'll see I hand tight, pretty tight. The second one, I'm going to show you, it actually sits that way. The power wire's there. When I tighten that down, I need to make sure that the wire is not under there, or it will ground out and short. So I'm going to tighten that down. It's going to take 2 hands. Let's see. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the driver's side one. I'm not going to bother filming it. Seat bottom end, just basically line everything up. Make sure your seat belt connectors are clear. And then kind of feel for that metal bar. Just press it.